What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Finally gonna give you guys some action with the car. I know a lot of videos lately have been mostly just sit down type stuff, and trust me, there's more of that coming. Honestly, I'd actually already filmed a video yesterday. I was gonna go up before this one, but then I got the idea to film this one, and I was totally gonna let that happen first. So today we're gonna be doing kind of a morning wintry POV drive, and this Mark 7, for those who aren't followers of this channel avidly, this is my 2017 Mark 7. It's the final year of the original Mark 7. 6-speed DSG in this car. It's a DQ250. It's got a Mamba GTX3071R hybrid turbo. And yeah, it's on an early revision, so I'm going to estimate about 390, 395-ish in the horsepower department. That's probably not 400 just yet, but it's very, very close. But yeah, we're gonna go pick up my friend Kason down the street, which means we're gonna get a bit of a fun little ride going down the road, because the roads that I live off of and the ones that he lives off of are very windy and very fun. Now, of course, it is like 42 degrees at best out here, so don't expect too much craziness because it's just too cold to get traction. So let's go ahead and bump in. Oh, I want to show you guys this too. If you guys haven't watched the last video I did where I actually worked on this car, we reinstalled my OEM taillights. I had the VLAND LEDs in here and they were fine outside of just some functionality issues. This one got condensation in it on this side, and I got warnings otherwise. They blinked, they flickered, all that stuff. These in their hand are just the OEM tails with the Urban Joke enabled. So if you come down here, I just love that. Just the, my friends call them the train lights, because of train crossings and stuff like that. So I'm gonna apologize for how dirty the interior is, because I just track so much dirt in this car. A little bit of a cold start for you guys. It's pretty loud, so thankfully this neighbor literally was talking to me yesterday and he said he likes this way more than my old Explorer. Sure knows how to make an entrance. I just got a mouthful of exhaust. Ugh, I need to stop breathing in like that whenever I'm like near this stuff. So yeah, don't expect a ton of craziness. I'm gonna try to at least get a couple pulls in on camera with this, because you guys, I'm sure, have been patiently waiting for me to thrash this car in the new tune on video, because I just haven't. The last few times I've had the opportunity and I've been out driving this car hard, I just haven't had this specific camera on me. And it's hard to have just people be like, hey, hold my phone. So you know, it's a pain, but hopefully, thank you guys for being patient while we've been trying to get all this stuff together to do this kind of videos. So yeah, we're gonna head out over to Kason's. Thankfully he doesn't live but like a few minutes up the road, and pick him up, and maybe we'll get some fun with him in here too. Hopefully it'll give this thing enough time to warm up, because it is, like I said, very cold out here. So let's hit the road. It sounded like you wanted to hear it a little bit. It's cold, so I can't go crazy. It's rare that we ever have road work going on out here, so. But yeah, we are currently heading out a little bit, and we'll see how Kason is up to today. Kason took a couple of days off work, so, which is different. I never see him take off work. Usually he's like big about being there every single day, but I guess maybe he had some time off he wanted to use and chill a little bit. Yes. Which I did. Someone's been having fun through here. So this road is windy. So, like I said, the engine oil is still very cold, so I can't be having too much fun in this, but we're gonna at least just kind of cruise it fun, you know? No like full throttle rips through here or nothing. Probably until we at least catch up to that tanker. Not even gonna put it in sport mode or nothing, just kind of let it drive itself. This thing is just on rails. I'm surprised it's actually handling as well as it is. Granted, I guess I'm not going terribly fast. Oh, there's the tanker, but looks like they're pulling off, so that gives us some free room. But I mean, it's 46 degrees out apparently. Look out, little bird. Now, this thing were warmed up, I'd give you guys a bit of a pull right here, but of course it's so cold that my engine's not warmed up yet. Hola.
Yo.
Would you hear me come around or something?
Yeah, I could hear you. I was sitting in my
Sorry, I was trying to be quiet.
You drove the, or you were drove the GoPro.
I drove the GoPro. Heck yeah. I drove the GoPro.
Bro, it's pretty cool looking when I was walking up and I could just see your car coming and then it just stops right in front of me. It's like a cinematic, like your Uber's here.
Yo, Uber is here. I've never been to Uber Java.
Oh man.
Let's see where we at. Enough. We'll give you guys a little bit of a toot. She got some steam.
Yeah.
Third gear just feels so slow.
Were you full throttle?
Mm-hmm. You know, it lags a good bit.
Yeah, you didn't even rev it out all the way, so it probably
I saw a degree of spark
wasn't
on.
full.
Maybe it's still a touch too cold for it.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe I've just been right with Ron and Michael and Speed 3 so much that I'm used to speed. Like, I get in my cars and I'm like, man, this shit's slow.
That like 450 at virtual dyno at 477 at virtual dyno at yesterday.
Yeah.
Makes this thing look really slow. And this should be about 390.
Yeah, it's not far off.
Give her a little bit of a chance to get some more temperature. Maybe 160 is still a little bit too cold to beating on it. Oh, it's almost 180 now. Let's see, maybe turning off the traction control next time and make it a bit faster.
1205.
Huh, nice.
Not bad.
That's for 2 weeks, isn't it?
Still kind of, huh?
It's for 2 weeks?
What do you mean?
Like, is that 2 weeks pay? Do you get paid bi-weekly?
No, I get paid every week.
Oh shoot, that's good.
That's from last week, or last month. I mean, building the amount of diffs I built. It's 7 differentials, like that I got paid extra for. I built a total of 15.
Gotcha.
My baseline's 13 points. Whenever you add up like the points per differential, I made like 23 points.
Huh. That was second. Yeah, that was the first time it spun in second and didn't cut boost.
That was nice. I like that.
I just stayed in it and I was just like watching the boost. Like I was watching it kind of fluctuate where it was spinning.
Yeah.
Sorry, Carb. I know we banged you off limiter and it's not even 50 degrees out, but gotta show off a little bit for video.
How much boost did you make?
28 and a half.
Damn.
That's about what the tune calls for.
Yeah, that's good.
Which before it wouldn't even make what the tune was calling for, because it was making on the base map 25. All right, let's go get us some good eats. See where we can park. All right, so got some good eats. Set for like an hour. Is that 846?
Yeah.
It's rattling in here. Something's buzzing. Is it my phone?
I don't know what that is.
So I mean, something has always been buzzing in here since I put that dog bone insert in.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were in there long enough for the motor to cool down, so no pulse for a minute. But yeah, Kason, how do you feel about this turbo setup? Because you've ridden in the car with both turbo setups now.
It definitely keeps pulling top end. Like your other one would max out and kind of fall off.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, it continuously pulls all the way to redline, and it feels great.
I forget you've driven this thing before on the, when it had the IS-20 still.
Yeah, I didn't get to drive it much. I literally only did like 1 or 2 pulls in it, but it was like when you got the exhaust. But I think it's improved a ton over what it was before.
Yeah, I mean it's a game-changing turbo. Like it really feels like kind of rowdy now. But I think honestly, I'm hoping when they actually get back to me and start actually tuning this more, they'll be able to get the drivability a little bit better, because it's not bad. But I also feel like that's this guy. I think this needs a retune. And me and Case were talking. He actually works with, or used to work with, a guy from TVS, the US arm of TVS, and they tune the DSGs on these cars for bigger turbos, and EQT does as well. So I'm like kind of in the weird place. I'm trying to decide whether I want to get my access port unlocked and have EQT tune the transmission and the engine and just have both of them, or have TVS tune the trans on this car, which blows because like I love the 034 stuff. I love having 034 parts on this car. I still have the high pressure pump, but like I need to get this figured out because I'm on a stage 1 TCU file, which from what I've read doesn't play nice with the big turbo stuff on these cars. So I need to get a tune for the TCU that's plays nicely with this turbo. So what do you think? I know you're probably a little bit biased towards your friend, but I guess it just depends if he'd work out a deal. Honestly, I'd have to talk to him, but
yeah, you just gotta talk to him, see what he thinks would be best for the car, and also like
obviously he's gonna try to sell me his stuff.
Yeah, but like he knows what he's doing. He's been in the game forever. His family has always worked on Volkswagens. Like
yeah,
he's got a shop in Australia.
Yeah,
it's been family owned. His dad, granddad, all of them, they were all about the Volkswagen. So
like I saw that his granddad, they built a flat 6 swap transporter, like the bus truck.
Yep, that was
more of the Eurovan. But
that's what I'm saying. He's not just somebody that just hopped in and learned how to tune recently. He's been a part of it for a while. Like
this is his bread and butter.
Whether it's old or new. I mean, he just got a S6 or
yeah,
something like that.
He's rowdy.
I mean, he's like, he knows what he's doing with these newer ones.
Yeah, I mean, he's no joke. Like if he were willing to work out a deal on the TCU file for this car, that would be great. I'm sure, because I've seen stage 2 files on stock turbo cars, so I might have to bump up to the stage 3 TCU for this car, because hybrid turbo, all that good stuff. But that went yellow so fast.
I know, it gave you no time.
Like I'm glad I was paying attention and just got on it. But yeah, I mean, I love this setup, but I honestly think if I got another turbo car, I'd probably just keep the stock turbo on. This car was kind of like, the IS-20's just kind of eh. So this car, it made sense to upgrade the turbo on, because it's like, even when you're running stage 2, and unless you're running ethanol, like you're still gonna get waxed by a lot of cars. A lot of people like to say, oh, stage 2 Mark 7s are untouchable, and I'm like, they're easily touchable. like you're making they advertise 330, but most stage 2 file cars are making like 290 to 310. I would honestly say mine was probably around that 300 mark. So honestly, I mean, the stage 2 cars are they're quick. They're much quicker than they came with, but you're still gonna be waxed by the majority of higher power cars. So like with this car, it made sense to go hybrid. But like if I were to get a Mark 8 anytime soon, stock turbo. Plus Mark 8Rs are making absurd numbers on stock turbo.
Yeah, and they're more of like a, it's like a, I don't know, when it comes to a car that new, it's like I want to touch it less. Like I want to,
right.
It becomes more expensive the newer you go.
Right, and you know, like I was saying, Mark 8s are making plenty of power on stage 1 and stage 2 files. There is a tune that's come out now for the Mark 8R turbos and Mark 8 GTIs, and they're making almost 500 wheel.
Yeah,
which is nuts.
That's pretty insane.
And which is more than this will make ever. But I'm gonna go drop casing off, and we're going to resume from there. Not gonna push, but have a little bit of fun. Gotta let the car do the talking. My dampers turned all the way up, so it's a little bouncy on this road. I want to bet if I had turned the dampers up, it'd probably be a little bit more stiff and easier to drive on this road. It's kind of bouncy. So I keep my front dampers on the 5th setting, the 5 out of 10, and my rear dampers are on 6. That was my neighbor. See ya. Don't know if that road work's still up here. Looks like they're gone. All right, guys. So back up at the house. Hope y'all enjoyed some little bit of POV action with the car. Longer than most of my POV drive videos, but we got to have some fun with casing, got to go drive down some fun roads in the car, and it was a fun time. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more content coming soon on the hybrid turbo GTX3071R Mark 7 GTI. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.